Hello and welcome to a new campaign start here on the channel. After some time considering what Total War game and faction to play as and feature on the channel, the decision finally fell on Three Kingdoms and Cao Cao playing the records mode. This is a game that has been lying in my Steam library for like 3 years now, and I have been on the verge of fire up a proper campaign several times, but always ended up walking away pretty much directly after like a game night or two. Not because I thought the game was boring or anything, just because I had other games I wanted to play, simple as that. But the numbers speak for themselves. The game has great reviews, despite the CA dropping the support for the game about a year ago now, and yeah, it still got more players than the ever so beloved Rome 2. And I have read on numerous occasions on Facebook and on the comment section in various types of videos that Three Kingdoms has become many people's favorite Total War game, despite playing the past ones. So there must be something about this one. So I figured it's time for me to go back and have the full Three Kingdoms experience and attempt to conquer China. And I say attempt consciously because we will be doing the This is Total War challenge, meaning I have to declare war on every faction the first turn I encounter them. I don't think this has been done with Cao Cao, at least as far as I'm aware. So that's another reason why I'm going for Cao Cao. I thought it could make a fun campaign to play and hopefully fun for you guys to watch. But do note, I have a very limited amount of hours in this particular game, so I have to learn quickly here and level up my game pretty fast if this will ever have a chance of being successful. At least that's what I believe. But I don't care. I want to have fun. I'm not afraid of failure here. And that's why we should do this one. That's why we are going to do this one. In Sweden, we have a saying that goes something like this. If the water is deep enough, you will eventually learn how to swim. Or drown. But that's pretty much sums up my thinking when attempting this campaign. So if you do enjoy watching challenging Total War campaigns that actually can lead to failure, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification button so you don't miss out on future episodes. That would be very much appreciated. Now, let's have a look at Cao Cao. First off, we can actually look at the options really quick. We are playing on very high settings or ultra settings on the most of them. I've turned down the shadow details a notch just to buy me some FPS, but we are playing with the unit size extreme. I like to have my battles as large as we can. That makes the most fun of it, I think. Yeah, so new game. Cao Cao, we are going with the starting year 190 CE, which is the OG starting year when the game was first released. And as far as Cao Cao go, he is a strategic mastermind, and his playstyle focus is diplomatic manipulation. We'll see if there will be anything, not much diplomacy. Starting situation easy, that doesn't really tell us anything when doing the This is Total War challenge. And his faction specifics, he has this mechanic credibility. It enables us to enact devious schemes, incites proxy wars, deceives in diplomatic negotiations, influences diplomatic relations, and this credibility decays over time. So I'll have to figure out that one out as we go. We have some unique features with some cavalry. We're starting off with the Tiger and Leopard Cav and the heavy version of it. We have farming garrison, Tuntian conscriptions, and the schemes. Noteworthy characters is Xiaohu Dun and Xiaohu Yuan. So if we look at the character, his traits is dutiful, ambitious, suspicious, and he is a commander, so he excels at inspiring friendly troops but weaker in melee. Best grouped with retinues of melee cav. Spies provided 2 -25% redeployment cost and -15% recruitment cost for cavalry. And yes, we are going to switch the romance to records. I want my generals to have bodyguards. That's why we are going with that. Options, legendary, legendary. I don't do anything else. And battle time limit, I don't have this one checked, and the rest of it looks fine. So from here, I will cut out the webcam and let's enjoy the cinematic intro. And if you don't want to do that, I'll make sure to leave a timestamp down below. Let's begin. China must be united.
Embers rise, stark against the night. The tyrant Dong Zhuo wields the flames of destruction. Luoyang burns. Chaos ignites as the power of the eunuchs is crushed. In the pyre, the Han falters. Opportunity glimmers in the darkness. One's weakness is another's strength. Cao Cao observes and prepares. The moment approaches. Order will be restored, no matter the cost. China is in turmoil. The great empire of the Han, stretching back ages beyond counting, is being devoured by corruption. The Yellow Turbans, thousands strong, began raising their banners in rebellion and seizing commanderies across the realm. In response, generals loyal to the Emperor rose up and put down the rebellion. Yet despite the victory, the chaos only grew. With the corruption at the very heart of the Empire, the loyal generals stormed the Imperial Palace and killed the 10 eunuchs, the source of China's ills. In the madness, the warlord Dong Zhuo seized the Emperor. With the great warrior Lü Bu at his side, none dared oppose him. In response to Dong Zhuo's brazen display, treason some call it, a coalition of warlords rose up, led by the charismatic Yuan Shao, to save the Han. Faced with united opposition, Dong Zhuo retreated west to his stronghold of Chang'an, razing the old capital Luoyang to the ground as he fled. It is now the year 190 CE, and the coalition has all but collapsed. Warlords on all sides have seen opportunities to build their own fortunes from the chaos. Yellow Turban remnants still stalk the lands, seeking the age of the yellow sky, whilst soldiers of fortune feel the change of fate on the wind and strike out on their own. The scales shift, and China hangs in the balance. The flames have run their course. Luoyang is nothing but rubble now. It is the work of the tyrant Dong Zhuo, who now wields power unchecked. He absconds with the Emperor in tow. He is barbaric, but not altogether unwise. As long as he controls the court, he controls the Empire.
In peace, I shall be an able subject. In chaos, a crafty hero.
What of the Coalition, my lord? They have...
The Coalition is finished. They have lost their bite. But perhaps they can be rallied into something resembling their old strength. It seems that I must be the blade of China's justice. There is no other who can. Man's span of life, whether long or short, depends not on heaven alone.
Alright, establish your power. Welcome to the campaign map, guys. So be wary of Yuan Shu to the west and Tao Qian to the east. Claim the neighboring Han Empire regions. The mission issued pursued by Dong Zhuo's men, Cao Cao prepares to fight. Engage in the following general's army in battle: Yuan Huan. And we get the taste of victory, which gives us for 3 turns, plus 30 to military supplies and plus 5 to morale. Yeah, these are pretty standard. So I will say one thing about these first 2 battles. And if you have watched a playthrough with Cao Cao before, you know these 2 are extremely easy. And if you haven't, I'll say again, they are very easy. You can auto-resolve them and get a decent result. I'm going to fight these ones manually. When I did a pre-playthrough, I lost about 150 men, so I want to squeeze those numbers down as much as I possibly can. but I will do something else with the battles in editing. I haven't yet decided. So some kind of time lapse or maybe highlight or stuff like that. So I'll do this initially a bit differently.
Is that it? Is that it?
Shut up and die!
Cavalry! China is in chaos. Yet through this chaos, I have found opportunity. These people, these bickering people, they stack so well. It makes them easier to order, to control. I alone will bring peace to China. Face my blade!
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Heal yourself! Bottom! Run! My tactics
We earned a
were
decisive victory, we gained a bit of money, and we captured Yuan Huan. I think he is a good administrator. I'm not sure why at the moment, but I'll figure that one out. So let's employ
Good
him.
fighters are hard to come by.
And we only lost 33 men. So that's better than 150. Let's get the ransom.
They
We don't
are
need to
insignificant.
replenish because of this. And we succeeded with that, so the banner of war is raised and Cao Cao marches. So now we are about to capture the following settlement of Chen. Or Chen is maybe the commandery. Yeah. Peixian. Oh, if we get that, we get the support from the people, +5 to public order, and +25 faction support for 3 turns. That's a no-brainer. We should definitely do that. Glorious victory. Let's jump into that one as well.
For order! My tactics were unmatched.
Besides the victory here as well, we lost 61 men, gained 39, and we gained the settlement. So we will just straight up occupy this one.
Taking the settlement.
Mission success. Now we get the support from the people. Another mission issued. Your economy grows. Construct or upgrade a building in Chen. Yeah, Xuyang. For that we get the economy grows, which grants us minus 20% construction cost for 3 turns and minus 1 construction time. Establish order, bonus experience 125, 1250. So this is according to line of my initial strategy here. because we are going to rush for the small city. Then we get walls and we get a larger garrison. Because the main idea here from my side, let's zoom in out a bit more, is to kind of expand eastwards from here. I guess Cao Cao or the Yellow Turban Rebellion. We are probably going to clash with the Yellow Turbans first. But I'm thinking that we will swing down to the Han faction here and sack the city just to get some extra cash. So we need to have a strong city here so we can hopefully fend off whatever comes in. But we will most likely need to recruit a general there eventually. But for 4 turns. Another 5 then. 6 originally, but when we get that bonus or reduction, it's 5 turns, right? Okay, very well. Ancillaries gained. We gain the military great axe, wooden fish, jade, rooster. Rank gained. That was actually, I tried to chase down a lot of units with our generals Yahudun and Salsal to get that extra experience. Let's start with that. We have 1 point. I don't even know where to go from here. And look, I'm going to have to look a lot on the screens initially, but I will try to edit out as much as I possibly can. So it will be quite heavily edited initially, then we will, as I pick up the flow, the episodes will become more raw in the editing part. Actually, I really like all the ones that we can choose, but while we are going with understanding, just because of that +1 starting rank for all recruits, that makes perfect sense now that we need to start recruiting. I'm not sure about the unlocks assignment industrial exploitation, but it's mostly for that extra experience. Apply that one. Okay, so as far as ancillaries goes, we should not switch out that. No. Armor. Horse. Followers. Due to Resolve, we get the wedge formation. And Resolve does increase the bodyguard unit size. Not by much, but let's equip that. Instinct. Do we even need that for Salsal? That reduces the recruitment cost and melee damage. Some satisfaction, but Salsal doesn't need satisfaction, right? Let's give him the wooden fish. And let's give Yahudun the stone pig. No more followers, no more mounts, armor. Alright then. So, where to begin? Here we have the credibility. We are beginning with the schemes. And we have 2 available. First we want this one, the dominion over the realm. As I'm just trying to think logically that we want the bar as high up as possible. So that grants us more imperial favor. Not that I'm quite sure what that actually does. Didn't that one, imperial intrigue? Yeah, it comes to play later on. But this one is really, really good. Unlock a new reform. And I stared a while at this one as well, on where to go, because as far as I understand, Cao Cao lacks good archers later on, which makes it a good idea to go for, yeah, the Onyx Dragons. Then we need to get all these other stuff to get there, and like private tutors. Plus 10% character experience. That's not so bad actually. But like the other ones, plus 25% trade influence. We won't be doing any trade. So I'm hesitant to start rushing for that. I figure that okay, that one will have to wait. What we do know that we will be probably be in a lot of battles and probably in a short amount of time. So for us, replenishment really comes into play. So I'm going to rush to this one first. So let's get the military markets. We have another pawn available. And let's activate that one, which grants us plus 20 diplomatic relations with all factions. That could prove useful now that we are going to soon be entering some diplomacy, and pretty much the only diplomacy we will be doing. Treasury. So in the commandery we get 266 gross income, and that's from peasantry. Yep, and that's that, and the regular 3k in family estates. We have some assignments, right? Lady Bian. You can increase income from peasantry by 15% for 15 turns. So let's assign Lady Bian. And that doesn't come into effect until the next turn, right? Yeah, let's disband these guys before we head into diplomacy, or else I will forget. We have disband, confirm. Let's keep these two guys for now, but we need to get our money up as much as possible. As much as possible. Court 1. Alright, we have the Chancellor. That would, of course, grant satisfaction. And plus 15% income from peasantry, assuming, what was it? 336. That's not much. And increased salary, so we would essentially be losing some money. Diplomacy then. I think it's basically only one thing we can do. Let's start doing that with Yuan Shao.
Greetings!
Diplomatic treaties, no. But trade. So if we make one payment. No. Let's do that again. Let's request payment. That's what I mean. And then we make regular payments. Or, all right, how much can we pump those numbers? Let's go with 2,000. That was the maximum. So how much do you need to make this a deal? We are closing in. All right, there we go. Of course, we are going to break this deal. So we are only going to pay 900, but we get 2,000. So we get. Is this getting drawn from our money straight away? Let's do that. We are making money from this. That's I found that was the best way. Let's check. We get 2,000 instantly. We are basically robbing them. That's going to make us not that trustworthy. But I'm not sure if that has an effect in the game. If, of course, people will hate you more and you won't be doing any diplomacy, but they actually be more prone to attack you. I'm not so sure of that, but that might be the case. And if that's the case, we are going to get screwed. So I'm going to do the exactly same thing with Taoqian, Liu Qiong, Gongshu, and Liu Dai. And then we are going to declare war and we'll go from there.
We are obliged to you for this kindness.
Alright, let's look. Now we have over 8,200. And the projected income will change now as we will declare war on everyone that we know of, that is. Let's start with Taoqian.
Welcome. You will not find
So
us
now we are
wanting.
seen as treacherous. minus 55 breaking deals shortly after signing them, and minus 30 declaring war shortly after breaking deals. Very well, I think we are about to end the turn. Right, let's proceed. That's the end of the first turn. New faction capital for the Yellow Turbans. Character developments. We had a... yeah, about Yan Huan. Yeah, it was the agriculture reformer. That grants... it unlocks the assignment agriculture development and minus 30% construction cost for agriculture if he is an administrator, and minus 1 construction time. Wow, that is good. So if where can I see that here? So here we have a strategist. It goes well with Cao Cao, but not Xiao Hudun and Lu Yuanshu. Doesn't match well with any of them. So let's make do without a strategist for now. And we are going to bring Cao Cao closer to here.
For China!
3 turns until we have that one. Did we discover any new factions? Zherong?
Well met, friend.
Now it's not any point in trying to get any cash, so it'll just declare war
You have awoken a tiger.
on everyone straight away.
Be ready.
Yeah. We can issue another assignment. We get yeah, Yuan Huan or Xiaohu Yuan. Minus 2 construction time agriculture. He is assignment duration 15 turns plus 100% food from farming. Yeah, let's assign him to that, as we are not using him to anything else at the moment. And proceed. An adept recruiter. A young administrator in your camp by the name of Yu Yin has gone above and beyond the requirements of his station unprompted. He has recruited 1,000 fresh troops from his hometown to join your cause. Elevate him. B, increased recruitment. Okay, so we get the plus 10% replenishment. Same here. Let's elevate him. And see. Okay. Now, release from service. I don't want that just yet, and I don't want his salary. Character dismissed. And settlers gained another clay pig.
I will bring order to China at any cost. Today,
Attack him.
we remove a threat to China.
So this is another thing though. Predicted casualties high. Our forces are evenly matched. Our advisor predict a close defeat. Let's try to make the most of this one. Welcome to the battlefield, guys. So let's have a quick look here. The reinforcements are deployed from here. I don't think they will go in here, as they will just swing around, I guess. And here we have the main, or the smaller force. So we will rush him and then deal with them as they enter, I guess. So let's start battle. I'm going to move you forward. You kind of like that, because you are going to screen the reinforcing army.
Enemy reinforcements are here. Attack!
The time has come. Move out quickly.
You can move even further to the back.
Stand ready.
You are running. One of each on each side. Yeah, just issue the attack. You can actually start aiming for the militias. Should we send their generals towards here? They seem more slow. Didn't I? Damn it.
Any last words? I do not fear your words or your blade.
Actually going to move them even further. Yeah, and draw back. Go on.
If you go any slower, you will stop.
As long as I do not stop, it is still progress.
Yes, now we go. And now you can go in and deal with them. Get you a tiny bit more backwards. You can go like that. And you charge. Can we get a nice... nice little close up there. Make sure you deal with them, every single one. Adjust your position. Thank you for that. You deal with them. Sal, you can stay on him.
Come on! Surely you can do better.
I dearly hope your blade
Need them
is
to
sharper
shatter.
than your wit.
Okay, good enough. You seem to be help. Seems like you're going to need help. And they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, more numbers. I guess we need to perform pretty decently here. With the fire militias, should we even... Maybe we shouldn't even bother. Oh, sorry. That is good enough for Xiahudun. Change side because I see their cab entering from here. Well, now we need your service. Go here, please. You can go here, as I said. We need to try to set up so we get a good charge. Maybe are pushing the infantry slightly too close. Slightly too close. You need to get to the side. You need to get here. Okay. Now I'm worried. Is this a bad mistake? Maybe so. Xiahudun, aid him. Okay, you go for him. And you will obviously... Now you charge. Are you getting here? Tired, I guess. Need to try to beat him quick. This is going slightly slow. He's soon done for. Good, stay like that. Maybe to cycle charge you. Your game is being struck in the back, so we need to really go with this unit. And you just need to hold it. good enough. And you can push through here in the meantime. So. And charge. Set up a slightly better. Yep, we need to hammer with you. This is not the best option, but this is what we got. Charge in. The Mounted Saber Militia is back. 26. Come on, G Infantry Captain. Come on, push forward. You could just get them. That would be very, very good. Farm them. Are you getting them? Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on. Charge the archers.
The enemy unit flees. What cowards!
Ready! Do not relent! To battle! Fight!
Yeah, good stuff. The G captain needs to know his place here. Need to have a little bit of a bird eye here. Oh, we're engaged with fighting with him. Okay, the speed would be most welcome. Are you even getting them? We're definitely getting some shit. They are actually charging us down. Xiahudun, you need to stay on these guys. You need to definitely stay on them. Archers. Okay, we need them to quit. That's what we need. I need you to get them before they get back. Okay, you can get back though. Slightly too many flags. It's slightly disturbing. Is that win? Did anyone get back? Ah, the archers, come on. You've got to be kidding. That's the victory. Alright, I will do some short chasing here, and then I'll see you guys on the campaign map, and we'll count the losses from there.
It is just as
And it was a close victory. We lost 351 men. We captured Huang Huan, age 49. He has a quite large retinue, but he is a strategist. I'm very tempted, but I'm hesitant due to the age, so we are going to release him and have him come instead. Ransom, replenishment. You know what? Let's have the ransom.
May they remember my mercy. I do.
Because we're squeezing money here. And now when we do this, our advisor to predict a decisive victory. But this one we're actually going to delegate. I'm fine with taking losses here. Saving troops was basically to be able to do this fight. So, occupy no. We are going to sack and withdraw. We will get 1,000 minus 5 faction support. Yeah, we're all sack withdraw. I don't want this. Not now. Not now.
with vision.
Now I want you across the border. You can't
Ready for forced
put
march.
you to march. So I'm actually going to end the episode pretty much here, I think. Because I have been staring at the screens for a long time, so I need to do some editing. So this one might come up slightly short, but I just wanted to get started with the campaign. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any tips, tricks, or just comment down below and leave it at like if you enjoyed the episode, and subscribe if you haven't done that already. Until next one, have a good one.